Hello everyone, it's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. I I'm experimenting. I actually have my last video uploading and I'm going to try to video another video. So we'll see if my phone can handle it. I got to make some room here. I watched Janet Nash. She made these, she takes these little, I'm pretty sure that what I'm using is what she uses. It's like the store flyer from the store that shows, just any old flyer that's not very large. They're just small flyers. And I am going to make a journal out of it. It's my mushroom journal, except for I'm going to start it out with my Janet Nash Happy Mail. So I'm going to do this on one of my pages. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch on it when I'm done. But I may go over these as I do, and it may support it enough that I don't need to. So we'll just jump in and try it. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So we're just going to jump in and visit and create. I need to make sure I'm in frame. There we go. I think if I stay up here on this crack, I think I'll be fine. Okay, so I just want to put some background stuff on it. So I'm just going to start with collaging. I think I might just put this right over the top here. That may strengthen that first crack. So let's just do that. And then I can trim off around what I don't need from the outside, I think. Let's see if I can get some glue on there. Okay, I have a story to tell you. You know, I've been needing to get rid of my goats. And, I've told you that the older goat, I think I'm going to go take him and have him butchered. But I have this baby goat that I'm bottle feeding that I need to find a home for first. So nobody is alone in the process. I have put this baby everywhere. I've put him on the farm sites. I've put him on the Facebook page. I've put him at the feed store. I've just tried everywhere to find a home for him. And nobody wants a little boy goat, I guess. Because, when you have a herd, you only need one male. And unless you're raising that kind or something, you know what I mean? They're just not in high demand. What are these bumps? Oh, beads and such. So I have not been able to find him a home. So yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and secure this all the way down because there's not a staple at the bottom. Let's see here. Not yesterday. Okay, so my friend in Augusta was having a garage sale, and I have a table that I needed to take over and see if I could peddle at her garage sale. So I took my, where's that material Carrie Ann gave me? Hold on. Hold the fort. I'm going to use a piece of this material. Although I think this material would look better. Okay, so I had this table I needed to take over, and I took it over Wednesday night because her garage sale was going to start on Thursday. And so I took the table over, and then I got home and realized I had forgotten to take the leaf. It had a leaf to the table. So I said, well, I'll bring it by Thursday morning, as your sale starts, yada, yada. So I got up the next day, took my table leaf and headed to town. I went over there, and as I'm there, I was shopping, getting my own garage sale stuff there. And as I'm checking out, I was talking to the owner, my friend Jeremy, and I said, wish me luck, Jeremy. I'm on my way to scour the countryside. I was going to take off with my coffee and my truck, and I was going to look for farms that had goats, and I was going to pull in and ask if they needed a baby goat. I had a picture of him on my phone. I was all prepared to do that. And as I'm telling Jeremy, wish me luck, Jeremy, this lady that's shopping there said, oh, well, there's a young family that has goats down my road, and I live on Purity Springs in 120th. You ought to go out there and see if maybe they want a baby goat. And I was like, okay. So I thought, what the heck? I'll drive by there. So I took off and headed out. And as I'm going down the dirt road looking for 120th Street, I noticed there's this truck behind me. And I thought, well, I'm going to pull off on 120th Street and pull over so he can go around me because, you know, I was going slow looking for where I was going. And I pull over and he goes around me and he pulls in this driveway. And then I notice, oh my gosh, I think that's the driveway I'm looking for this home at. So I pull in and I say, you know, I was at a garage sale and this lady told me you guys had goats, yada, yada. I'm looking for a home. And he said, wow, that was good timing. We are just on our way out of town and I forgot something. And we're on our way back. You know, I just ran home to get what I forgot. And I caught them. So he shut his truck off. He got his wife out of the truck. He said, do you need another baby goat? And I showed her and she went, oh, yes, we'll take it. And if it doesn't work out for us, I don't know, somebody else, Joan, you know, a friend or family or somebody will surely take it. Well, she showed me her setup. She took me out to her barn. Now, before all this happened, I prayed and said, God, you know what I'm looking for. Would you give me above and beyond my expectations? Because I'm picky. You know, I want shelter. Because goats hate the rain. I want some place where they'll have grass to eat, not just a dirt lot. I want a place where they'll have trees where they can get under in the shade and not just out in a hot pasture. And, you know, I'm picky about my animals. And I asked God, would you just give me above and beyond what I even expect? So she takes me out to her barn to show me her setup, and I almost started bawling. I could not believe they had the cutest little barn. They have an all-grass lot with trees, like they have an acre on each side of the fence. One is for the girls, one is for the boys. They both have pasture of green and trees, and they have the cutest little barn with a patio on the front with an overhang. So when it's raining, they don't have to stay in the barn. They can come out on the patio. They water and feed them in the barn like I do. So if it's raining, they don't have to go out and get a drink or anything. I mean, it was above and beyond. I knew God had just answered my prayers. Now, number one, I forgot something and had to take it back in order to be there at the right time to meet the lady that told me about the goat people. Number two, they had forgot something on their way out of town and had to go back, which was God's timing for them to meet me pulling in their driveway. I mean, how good is God? You know, I am just so thankful that I can't even tell you. I just can't even tell you. So they said, well, I said, I'm not done weaning him yet. It'll be, you know, a couple more weeks before he's weaned. I'm lowering him on his food, but I haven't got him all the way lowered yet. So the guy said, if you could get him down to 1 bottle a day and make that at night, then I I could finish him off on his 1 bottle a day. He said, I'm a second shifter or a third shifter, and I'm at home at night, but I'm gone all day, and I couldn't do the other feedings. I said, that's wonderful. I will keep on lowering him and have him ready for you. So I'm thinking in 2 weeks, he will be ready to go to his new home. And I am so excited. Then I will have to go through the hard thing of taking Forrest over for Butcher, but it'll be okay. I will get through it. I think I'm gonna cut this off up here. So that's my goat story. I'm just so happy that I found a home for him, and she loves animals like I do, and if he doesn't work out for them, she will not let him go somewhere that that I wouldn't, you know what I mean? She'll make sure he went to a good home if he didn't work out for him. Now they raise the miniature goats, where my goat is going to be a full size. So they're just going to try it out, and I think they'll fall in love with him, and he will be fine. I am wanting to get as much of this cloth behind here as I can because I like it. So that's what I'm doing. This is Bellflower, and I'm going to put her little little Bellflower ran away from the gardener one fine day, never did come back again, like it better on the plain. Never did come back again, liked it better on the plain. I'm going to put that on there. And then I will trim it in the back. Don't quite know. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just put it on here. I'll start down here. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know what? I'm just done with it. I'm over this. I'm over this bottle. So I'm going to just put my glue in here, and that was probably way too much. And I'm just going to get a paintbrush out. That's what I'm going to do. And we're just going to paint it on. And it's that, what kind is that? Art glitter glue. So I have to kind of do it fast because it does dry quickly. Anyway, that's my exciting story, I had to tell you. Probably the quickest story I've ever told, isn't it? But I'm just telling you how good God is to me. Ask and ye shall receive. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. Because he definitely gave me more than what I even asked for. That'll be my birthday weekend. May 5th is my birthday. So that will be the best birthday gift I could possibly get, is for them to come pick him up and take him to their home. Now, I have a little issue going on with him, and I don't know whether I should just leave it and let them handle it since it's going to be their free goat, or if I should handle it before they get him. I noticed yesterday when I was out there walking them in the pasture that where I had his horns removed, there is on each side a little bitty nubbin of horn growing back. I don't know what they do about that. When you remove a horn, I don't know what they do. I don't know if that needs to be attended to quickly or if that's something I should just let them take care of in 2 weeks. I don't know how I should work that. I thought I'd call the vet. They're closed on Mondays, so it'll be Tuesday before I can call the vet. But I thought I would call them and ask them what normally is the protocol for this, because they removed his horns. And just ask them first and then make up my decision. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I should do here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's right. I thought, oh, my goodness, I'm going over my words, but there's words on the other side, too. There we go. Isn't that perfect? These colors are just perfect with that. I don't know where I want to put this. Let me trim this off here first so I can see what I'm doing here. You can make these little journals any shape you want. I know some people have made them out of flower shapes. Some people do a star. Some people do mushrooms. You can just cut this magazine into whatever shape you wish, just for fun. Now, let's see here what we got. I think we need to put her little cactus down here, right there. Oh. Let's see here. This is something I'm learning, to make a little picture out of your stuff. Christina at Christina's Shack does it. Janet does it. I just never even think to build a little scene. So this is the first time I've ever done that. Let's see where my crack's at. There we go. Okay, I want my little artist trading card. I want it to go in a pocket. So I'm thinking about making my little envelope I'm going to have to cut it down smaller. I think I will put it over here. I don't want to... Okay, I think I can fit it on there just like that. It's going to break my threads, but I will glue over that thread so it doesn't come apart. I'll glue over this thread, and I'll glue over this thread. There we go. Now, I want this part on the front. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stick my paintbrush down in here and put some glue in between these. So it'll be more like an envelope, you know, so I don't have layers. that. Okay. I think I need some in here. Like that. And a teeny bit more right here. Happy Earth Day. Use what you have. What does my picture say? Do what you can with what you have where you are. Now I'm going to have to find something to go in the back. Oh, here's a piece. We can use this in the background. I hate covering too much of it up. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Go ahead and use my glue since I have it out instead of my glue stick. That way I can put my artist trading card in there because she signed the back, so I don't want to just glue it on. That would cover up her signing and dating and all that good stuff. I want the bottom to be down here because I like that. Oh, I don't even have to tear it up. There we go. Now, I'll be able to put that across there. Let's see if my trading card will fit in there. It's okay if it sticks out at the top. Oh, it doesn't. Isn't that lovely? Okay, I'm going to keep working it because I want to... I hope I'm using this right, Janet. This little snippet roll. Let's see here. This needs some color. We're going to have to put some color on there. Well, we'll just keep working. We got to find some color. Let's use some more of our envelope. Now, Janet would remember everything she gets from everybody. I do not. The only way I will remember is to see this note over here that says, you know, from Janet and Freddie. Because I am terrible. My memory is absolutely terrible. There we go. Isn't that cute? I hope you guys are still in frame. I need to push this up because my envelope will be... Oh, see, it's over. Once it sticks, it's stuck. There's no going back. Unless I want to go ahead and put it over here on this side. I like this. I might pull this up and put it this way. And put this over here. And I don't mind What do I want? What do I want to do, you guys? What do I want to do? I'm going to put this up here. Just trying to get some color. I don't like to see that magazine. I want all of it to be covered. So I'll put this up here and I'll trim it off. Now, can I fit it over here? That will pretty much take care. I'll be able to see my snippet. I just need something over here. I'm going to put these stamps over here. Boy, I'm going to be able to use every single little bit of this. Okay. Now, I can put my pocket right there. I want to put, what did my friend Barb call that? My friend Barb called that a thumb hole. She wanted to know the other day, did I have a thumb hole punch? I was like, oh, what? She called this a thumb hole. So I wanted to put a thumb hole in my pocket. The only thing about not using that hole in my bottle, my glue bottle, is I'm using way more glue than what I would use normally. I don't want to cover up those hearts. There we go. Now let's see what my artist trading card looks like in there. There we go. And you know what else I could do? I could put this in there too. I could put both of those in there. That's what I'll do. Although that would look good right there, wouldn't it? Isn't that adorable? I'll have to trim all this off over here. Okay, let's see here. Let's trim this off before it gets too messy. I don't remember if Janet, I'd have to go back and watch her video, but I don't remember if she glued. I think she might have glued pages together to strengthen it. You don't have to, if you, like I've got quite a bit of collage on here, and once I get collage on this side, I really don't think I will need it glued, although it may get pretty chubby, you know, doing this many pages. One, two, if I glued them together, I would have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8. I really think I should glue some together. Otherwise, I'm going to have 16 pages. So I do think that is a good idea. To do that, and we shall do that right now. Oh golly, look what I just did. Thank goodness I'm gluing it together, because I don't want to make this a negative thing. I want to make it a positive, and it's okay because I'm gluing it together. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue over here so I don't have to worry about rubbing it on that fragile part that's torn. And I will dig every ounce of that out. You can dig that out of that cap, but not right now while I'm on video. I will do it the quicker way. Dig that out later when I'm by myself. Okay, now let's lay this one over. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm doing a glue book, aren't I? I'm doing a glue book. I've never done one before, I don't think. Okay, now let's find something. I want this little sticker right here that says Airmail Royal Mail. This has come from London. So I am honored. Let's put that on there. We just need something right here. And I would like to use this. Hey now, get out of the glue. We don't need you in there. I would like that hanging out of the top as a dingle dangle. So what I think I'm going to do is open that up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to cut this part off. And we're going to get our matte gel out. And I'm going to put this back together. I got to be careful because Janet did, that is watercolor, and I just touched it with my wet brush, but that's okay because guess what it did? It made this beautiful green. And I'm going to put it up here so that my tag is hanging over. Please don't do anything bad. Just stay down here and look beautiful. There we go. Now, All we have left is this little part right here. So give me a minute to find something. Okay, we'll use a piece of Carrie Ann's Happy Mail because I think this fern will look, one of these ferns will look lovely right there. I think probably this one. So, we'll go up to here. Okay, had a little dog barkinage going on. Let's go ahead and glue this down and we will be done. I think this looks like a cute little fairy fern. I hope I don't glue these pages together over here because I can see them getting glue on them. So we'll have to, I'll have to stick something in between those. There we go. I have a little fairy fern. These pages here are, I don't want these to be glued together. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to separate these real quick because you know how fast that glue dries before everything gets glued. Okay. Now let's cut this off. And I am going to go in and make my husband a mocha. And I think I'll make myself a coffee. And then I will get wound up and ready to make hamburger stew tonight. I've got a head of cabbage that needs to go. And I'll fry some hamburger up and make that the protein. Put some green beans and carrots in there. And we'll have a good hamburger stew for supper. I know y'all probably put beef in it, but the price of roasts right now says it's going to be hamburger. I'm not going to spend $30 on a roast when it's just husband and I. There we go, you guys. Now, some doodling can be done on that. Oh, you know what we need to do? Where is that little... Where's that little page that said Flower Girls or whatever? Well, I don't know where it is. I'll find it. It's here it is. Wildflower Children. I wanted to put that on there. So, and then I'll go around that with Stabilo. I'm not done yet. What am I thinking? I still have to put my dragonfly on there. I think he needs some color, though. Like maybe a little squirt of spray ink or something. Or maybe just some... just a little bit of distress ink. He just needs to be grunged up a little bit. Put him over here. He'll be flying around. He'll be flying around the little fern. I think I'm going to cut him out a little more, actually. I've had a wonderful day out here today. It has been chilly outside. I think it only hit 50 today after all week of being up in the upper 70s. But it's been wonderful to hang out in the art room. I was going to go get my hair cut, and I said no, not on a Saturday, because everybody will have their children there getting a haircut. Normally I cut my own hair, but I didn't do a very good job this time, so it needs to be straightened up. I'll probably do that on Monday when all the children are back in school. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. Of course, my page is not done. I will go around the edges. I'll probably put some doodles on it. I'll stabilo it, whatever. But no journal page is ever done. You can always go back and do more to it later, right? Like right now, I think maybe we need those flowers right there. There we go. See, it's just never done. Okay, you guys. Thanks for joining me once again. I always love visiting with you. Thank you, Janet Nash and Carrie Ann, for your happy mail. You've helped me make a beautiful page, I think. I really think this is my first glue book where I just was able to be free and glue stuff down. And you know what? I like it. Bye-bye from Birdie.